Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video of ReactionsMiddleMe, where if you like, comment, subscribe, and support any type of way that you would be. So we back again with another video on your girl Juju. So this first clip is gonna be when Jacey pulls Juju's hair and Juju goes to tell Devall she's crying, and Devall's very irritated. You can tell he rolls his eyes like he doesn't even want to console her. Let's get into it. Jacey, what happened? Y'all see how Devall roll his eyes and then kind of like separate himself from Juju and then turn back around and continue to do whatever he was doing. And Renee already knew that it was Jacey in there doing something to her. She might have yelled for Jacey, but then she said what happened after she said that. It was like he got quiet. Nobody said nothing. But let's get into this next clip.
Love for you to sing a Taylor Swift song right now.
See that look Jacey giving her, that as soon as Juju get a little attention, she feeling envy and jealousy, like she don't want that to be the situation. But let's get into this next video.
That misunderstood. This is Juliana's school gift. That's a gift that she's allowed to be within school. Then she's gonna get a gift for home, then her weekend birthday gift, and then her real birthday gift, and then actually her actual birthday, you know?
I would hope that Juju has a whole bunch of more gifts, and maybe she was just trolling him. But at the end of the day, why does it matter how many gifts Juju gets? Juju should get a whole lot more gifts, because that little bag, compared to everything and every shopping spree that the rest of them kids get, how many dances they get new dresses for, Jaelyn's dates get paid for, everything else. And Juju used to get on her and dance her heart out. She used to get on her and perform every single day, like multiple times a day, doing dances and stuff like that, getting you paid from the shorts. Yeah, she should deserve it just like everybody else. But let's get into this next video.
Mommy, look at me on this hot date. Mommy, look at me on this hot date.
Why you and mommy kind of dressed alike?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go.
This clip is just really confusing because I'm just trying to figure out why Jacey's hair is all fixed up and Juju's hair is looking the way that it's looking compared to how it should be looking and nicely kept. But I don't understand Juju. I don't know why they dressed alike either. But let's go. But let's get into this next clip.
Daddy, there's only 3 of them. Daddy, there's only 3 of them. You want to know what I get, Daddy? I get a book. Something else that's not a...
Can you come bring Jacey's food to me, please?
Me?
Yes. Is your name Juliana?
No.
Where's Jacey?
Right there. He's laying
Can you bring his food so I can eat it outside?
You asked
and
me
he won't make a mess in the house.
You asked me to do everything. Have you seen my boyfriend? Have you seen my...
Juliana!
Bro.
Like, don't be trying new stuff. Like, be nice, like, be kind, because when do you go outside, the real, I can die for real in 10 years, oh, it don't have to matter.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Why is Juju always like the real life Cinderella and treated like that? Why does she have to do everything for them? She said no. If you ask her, she doesn't want to do it. Why should she have to do it? Meanwhile, Jacey is standing there, not talking, not doing anything. Then you say, Juliana, rushing her to come and do what you want her to do. Then you kick at her and then tell her, you better not ask me. I couldn't hear the rest of what she said. You better not ask me something. But she definitely kicked at her. And Juju had to jump back. Like, this is something that she does. See, this is why I consider her evil. But let's get into this next clip.
Yes, what? You don't know what to say yes, what to be respectful?
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. You don't say yes to me. You don't talk to me like that. Half of the things you get away with this guy. Not with me. With your daddy, yes, maybe.
Why you always gotta put me in
because you, the reason why she is the way she is, because she never suffered consequences with you. The dad is half of the problem that we have now. Because if she would have told you that, you would have just let her go about her business.
Are you okay?
My skirt pants. Okay. So you don't like me?
Yeah, I like it.
So you don't like me?
Okay.
So you don't like me? Then why like my skirt?
See, Jacey's picked up on that. Even when she was younger. What did she say? So you don't love me? So you don't love me? And he shook his head, yeah. eventually. And then she says, so why you hugging Juliana and not me? See, so she should understand, and they all should understand, and that's why I say they pick up on what their parents do, and that's how they treat her, and that's why they count her out. Juju was really crying because she wanted to cry anyway because her feelings was hurt and her mom was yelling at her, but at the same time she didn't want to cry because she felt like Renee would do more yelling, she would get in trouble, punished as Renee says, and scold her, but not Jacey, and then things would go the other way. So she fell onto the couch, I feel like, and that's what the whole situation was. But let's get into this next clip.
Mom, I told you that they were kids said to us.
What'd they say?
They want to see.
Cut that off, Juliana.
She started yelling at me and started saying, Juliana, you're always the last one to get packed up. You just want to see your friends. Leave now.
Why'd your friends help you?
They saw that I was crying.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go to Maple anymore.
You don't like it when people like raises their voice at you?
No.
Or when they sound like they're a bit annoyed with you?
I feel like she learns what bothers Juliana, what Juliana doesn't like, how it agitates her, how it affects her, how it bothers her. Notice how she never hugged Juliana. She never sat up there and tried to console Juliana. She just had a camera in her face. And now, every time she yells at Juliana, 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 Juliana. But let's get into this next thing. That's a clip of one of the sons and Jacey when he was doing it to her. Juju had a video where she did it to, I'm believing, Julian. I don't know if it was him or it was Jacey. But either one, Renee then posted like a little short video and was like, when Juliana gets home from school, she's punished with the mad face. But there was no punishment for these right here. But let's get into this next clip.
But why did you do that?
Stop, Jacey.
Why'd you do that? What were you doing in that bathroom? Why were you playing with the water? Juliana, you're editing a video.
This clip was to show that she had already been punished by devall. Y'all remember when Jacey was like, he beat Juju like this. Please don't whoop Juju. Please don't whoop Juju. Renee then goes back in there to interrogate her, I guess, again, so she can have that footage and put it on the camera like it's content and like it's funny, and then turn back around and say, Juliana! That Juliana irks me every time she says that, Juliana! But, I've been looking for this clip. It was a clip where she thought it was funny to make Juju cry when she was a kid and she was like yelling at her. And Juju was like very young. I'm gonna look for that clip and put it into the next video if I can find it. But it was like when Juju was very young and she was screaming because she knew it was bothering Juliana. And she's like, why would you do that? And Juliana started crying and she started laughing. She was laughing at the camera like it was funny, like some type of evil type of witch type of thing she is. I don't know what she is, but she's something. But yeah, y'all keep on thinking that there's nothing going on and there's no difference in the way that she is treated, but there is absolutely a way that she is treated. There is absolutely jealousy and hatred, or whatever you want to call it, going on around there, I believe wholeheartedly. Let me say allegedly. But at the end of the day, Renee and devall treat Juju very differently. Juju is going to do amazing things. Y'all remember when Juju was doing like the dance thing, and instead of Renee ever speaking like things over her, positive things, like whenever the brothers did it was like, she's gonna be a model. Renee never acknowledged that, never said anything nice about that, never encouraged her, never said, yes, she is going to be a model, or Tyra Banks' next top model, or anything like that. But when Jacey got up there and she's doing her tumbling, gymnastics, whatever, she makes sure that she puts onto the caption, the next Gabby Douglas. Instead of doing better, I feel like that's why Juju don't like to do a lot of things, and she's keeping herself away from them as much as she can until she gets grown. And I feel like eventually Juju's gonna leave, and Juju's not gonna want to have anything to do with anybody in the household, probably, and especially not her mama. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll acknowledge it when Juju's older and see if she have a relationship with them. But I feel like she's going to walk away from that whole family like Kimadria, and she's not going to want to have anything to do with them. And if she does want to have anything to do with them, it's probably going to be Jacey and Julian, because they are young and they're just babies when all of this is going on. But I don't know. This is absolutely crazy. Anybody that says they don't see it, I feel like it's because y'all don't want to see it. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Thank y'all for all the likes, the shares, the comments, and all my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will see y'all next video. Peace.